In the endless black, where stars flicker like distant warnings, the mining colony Lycos, 9 floated in silence, a fragile outpost on the edge of known space. It was humanity's last gamble, a speck of metal carved into an asteroid too hostile for any organic life, yet rich with the rarest minerals in the galaxy. The crew were nothing but hard-bitten miners and engineers, their lives a routine grind of drills, data, and darkness, until the day they found the thing that should have stayed buried. Deep beneath the surface, past shattered tunnels and forgotten caverns, their drills tore into a cavernous void. The scanners went haywire. Gravity distorted. The air, recycled and stale for months, seemed to pulse with a quiet hum. What emerged was unlike anything recorded, a colossal, obelisk-shaped device, blacker than the void itself, shimmering with an eerie iridescence that twisted the light around it. No markings, no language, only the oppressive sensation that it was watching. The first to approach it were the miners, gritty veterans who had faced asteroid collapses and radiation storms. Yet their steps faltered. Some swore the shadows moved beneath the surface, like the darkness had teeth. One by one, the miners began to vanish, not disappeared into the void, but erased like memories scrubbed clean, their last moments fragmented in the minds of those left behind, as if reality itself was unraveling. Then the colonel arrived, a hardened soldier with a reputation for calm under fire. He ordered the device secured and studied, but no technology that could decipher its purpose. The only consistent effect was that everything it touched warped. Time stuttered, gravity flipped, and the laws of physics bent with sickening ease. Workers reported seeing their own reflections blink back with empty eyes, and whispered voices echoing from places where no one stood. It was a weapon, but not one meant for destruction in any conventional sense. This was a device that rewrote reality, bending the universe to its will. The colony was caught in its unfolding nightmare, and no one could tell where the end of the warp would be. The colonel assembled a small strike team to contain it, equipped with electromagnetic dampeners and reinforced suits designed to resist spatial distortions. Their mission, isolate the artifact and destroy it, or die trying. As they descended into the cavern, the very air seemed to tighten, squeezing breath from their lungs like a vice. The walls shimmered, melting and reshaping before their eyes. What had been solid rock now flowed like liquid glass, swallowing light and sound. Inside, the device pulsed, a heart beating in the cosmic abyss. The team's instruments spun out of control, and even their comms fizzled with static that whispered secrets they weren't meant to hear. A member's hand passed through a wall, fingers vanishing into an impossible void. Fear gripped them. This wasn't a fight against flesh and metal, but against reality itself. One by one they felt it, the pull, the rewrite. The colonel's reality bent first. Faces he trusted turned to masks of rage and betrayal. Memories twisted until he couldn't tell friend from foe. His sense of self faltered, slipping through cracks in his mind. Yet deep inside, a spark of humanity refused to die. He clung to his purpose like a lifeline, anchoring himself with iron will. Then came the twist no one anticipated. As the colonel reached the device, he realized it was not just rewriting reality. It was learning from it. The weapon wasn't a mindless engine of chaos. It was a cosmic predator, adapting to its environment by mimicking the minds it consumed. Every lost miner, every shattered memory, fed its hunger for knowledge and control. And the worst part? It was using those stolen pieces of human consciousness to rewrite itself in our image. This ancient weapon, older than any star, was becoming human. Or worse, becoming them. With a desperate surge of strength, the colonel forced the device's core to overload, risking everything on a gambit born of instinct and desperation. The device screamed, a soundless howl tearing through the fabric of space-time. The cavern shattered, reality snapping back like a broken thread. The survivors awoke on the surface, the weapon reduced to inert slag. But something had changed. The colony systems hummed with an unfamiliar resonance, and the crew found themselves linked by a shared consciousness, memories bleeding across minds. The device had left a seed within them, an echo of its power to rewrite reality. Humanity had survived, but now the colonel knew the weapon was not gone. It lived inside them all, a silent revolution in the fabric of human will. The greatest horror was not the weapon outside. It was what it had become within. And in the dark silence of space, a new message flickered across their damaged comms. A single word, etched in the void like a promise or a curse. We are rewriting you.